I've just stepped inside the Pac Mutual building, which was constructed in 1908, and it's the most New York-style building in Los Angeles. Let me show you around. So I'm guessing you're wondering where everyone is. Well, I think there are two reasons for this. The first one is the pandemic, and I think a lot of people, myself included, work remotely for at least 1 day a week. I just do 1 day a week remotely. Some people do a lot more. So they're not here. And then the big reason is this is not New York, where everyone gets off the subway and piles in through the lobby and goes up to their office. This is Los Angeles, where I don't drive anymore, but the majority of people who come to places like this probably still drive, which means they drive into the garage in the basement and they take the elevator straight to their office, which means I bet they never go to the lobby. And a lot of people don't go out for lunch in Los Angeles. They'll bring food in, and like where I work, we have kitchens. So yes, which is a real shame because as you can see, this lobby is beautiful. I do have an anecdote for the Pac Mutual. I do like to have an anecdote. So I think it was 2015, which I cannot believe is 7 years ago, I was called up, well, not called up, I got an email, to be strictly honest, from an editor at Elle magazine in Beijing, China. We had mutual friends in common because I'd been a Hearst executive, so I'd spent some time in China with the Elle team over there. And they didn't have anyone in Los Angeles at the time, and so they asked me if I would go and interview Sofia Amoroso, who was the founder and CEO at the time of Nasty Girl, the fashion company. So I came here to the Pac Mutual. Sophia had booked at least an entire floor. It was extraordinary. They're no longer here, and she's no longer with the company. But it was great. I got to see how a fashion company works from the inside in LA style, which was very different to the fashion companies I'd seen in New York and Paris and Milan. And I wrote an article. I wrote it in English because I don't write in traditional or simplified Chinese characters, and they translated me. So I hope it says what I said, but I did enjoy it, and that was my anecdote for the Pac Mutual.